Hi guys, welcome to another review, and I believe this is review number 5 for this Christmas period. Today, very excited because I'm going to be reviewing some products from a guy, a friend that I made on Facebook, who, to be fair, is not a major company. Does this kind of in his spare time because he enjoys it, and wants to make a little bit more on the side and help other people out. So we're going to look at some pieces today from Kody's Kreations. This is, I guess, a business company set up by Dakota Howard in the US. And I wanted to get a few bits and pieces off him, and he actually ended up sending me this fantastic, really good sized box, this sort of size box, full of goodies, and said, hey, you know, these are sort of some samples that I've got of everything I do, so that you can kind of, review them. And I said, great, I'll do that. Now, I have to apologise to Dakota. He sent these to me a long time ago, and I haven't got round to it, reviewing them yet, and I haven't actually had a chance to use them yet. I've sort of got ideas of how I want to use them, but it's just about finding the time to do these projects. So they certainly will be going in my sort of my useful bits box, which I will hopefully use. And I've actually begun just in the last week to use a few of them. So we'll start with those and we'll go through. He does these fantastic little pieces which are sort of trees, fallen trees, bushes. He does some big ones, he does some smaller individual tree stumps, he does some bigger tree stumps, this one here, and he does a couple of extras. And all I've done is stuck them down to some bases, which I've picked up from Hobby Lobby, so nothing special. And I'm probably going to paint them up, use them as scanner terrain, particularly in wooded areas where you'd expect that there was heavy bombardment, and I'm particularly thinking, along with my US Airborne that I had in the last video, of doing it for about the bulge. So maybe doing a little scattering of snow, some fallen debris, to try and demonstrate that where the airborne has sort of dug in, there's a bit heavy bombardment. So I'm going to use them for that. I think that'd be great. I will say they're made out of, I think, some sort of dental casting material. They are heavier than perhaps your plastic sort of scenery, your scenic trees and stuff. It's definitely a solid product. Now I'm a little concerned if they get dropped, will there be chipping? That's one of my concerns with using the dental stuff, but I've been careful with them so far and there hasn't been any damage. I'm gonna see how they take paint. I'm hoping to prime them and then kind of use some filler and maybe use filler and blend it in, or maybe just use some of my Vallejo texture paint and put like lots of that to kind of smooth it out to the base. So we'll see how those go, and I'll certainly put some pictures up on the Facebook page when I have got those done. Now there's some other bits and pieces that he produces. So what have we got? Treasure chests, little wooden barrels, tombstones, like crosses and tombstones, a couple of doors there that he's sent me as well that I could use on something. The problem is, if I've only got 2 doors, it's what do you use them on? Because once you've used them, that's kind of the standard of your door, and nothing's going to look good compared to that. So I'm sort of wondering how to use those. He sent me his barrel set, his first barrel set. There's a couple of sort of run over ones there, empty sort of or lids that have come off, little jerry cans. So there's the first one. He sent me another barrel set. He's actually sent me some extras in this. I've got quite a lot of spare ones. I'm thinking some North Africa terrain, like a command post or a fuel dump, something like that. Speaking of oil drums, he also has done quite a big set out of that dental material, casting material. I'm actually thinking of this. Definitely going to do some sort of fuel dump. I'm thinking like Raid on Rommel. I think they attacked a fuel dump in that film. I'm also thinking about the Bulge, where the Germans dress up as American MPs and try to take out the fuel dumps. That kind of reminds me of that. So I'm thinking some sort of fairly good size oil dump, and that might be some sort of I don't know, some sort of objective for a game. I think that would be a lot of fun. So I'm going to use them. He also did a little six barrels together, which was cool. And this is my favourite bit, the Han Solo in carbonite. So that might have to get painted up at some point just for a bit of fun. Some other features he does. Ooh, try not to knock all these over. He's got tank stowage, so some tarps and rolls and some boxes. So they're something I'll start putting on tanks and stuff, taking advantage of that. And the second to last bit, we've got some like roadblocks for some more modern warfare, which I might use them for. You imagine kind of driving down the streets of Iraq and you've got them sort of staggered, so you've got to drive through them, and so that'd be pretty cool. And then final product that he's sent me is these. You might have seen them before. I don't know if you can see it kind of flickering and glowing there. What he's got is a tea light in there, and then put sort of cotton wool over the top of it and sprayed it, and it looks fantastic. So I've got a couple of those. That'd be good for when I blow up the enemy tanks. So really some good stuff here. And if dental casting material isn't your thing, he does plenty of other stuff in sort of like a resin, cast resin. So definitely head over to his Facebook page. I will put a link to that in the description below in this video, because I'm not clever enough to put it on screen yet. But anyway, it'll be in the description below. I don't know when I'm going to get round to using all this, so I don't know when the pictures will be up, but when I do use them, I will put pictures up. So keep checking out the Facebook page, and why not? I put so much up there when I remember. You know, that you'll catch a glimpse of something. So that's really this review today. Go check out his Facebook page, even if you just go and have a look. That's better than nothing, I think. But give it a like if you like what you see. Also, don't forget to check out my Facebook page, Tees Foam and Terrain and all that. Check out the podcast Facebook page, the Brit, the Yank and the Hobby podcast. Check us out on iTunes as well. We're up to 12 episodes so far, and we've got a Christmas special and a New Year's special coming out in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. So that's exciting. Then the usual spiel. If you like this video, like it. Feel free to comment. And if you like this video or any of the other videos, please feel free to subscribe. And we'll see you again in another episode very soon. Take care.